Are your reproductive organs starving? Let's go beyond what's on our plate and go deeper. According to Ayurveda, we have 7 bodily tissues, which are referred to as the 7 dhatus, that actually hold the key to our overall health and vitality, immunity, and our reproductive health. Your reproductive health is actually a reflection of how well your body has been nourished, how well your 7 bodily tissues have been nourished. And therefore, understanding these deeper layers can actually bring more balance back to your menstrual cycles, to optimize your fertility, and to experience healthy and positive birth outcomes. So keep watching if you want to bring more ease back to your menstrual cycles and optimize your fertility journey. So the health of our bodily tissues, our 7 dhatus, depend on what we digest. And so this is what helps us to keep building healthy layers of bodily tissues. In Ayurveda, the bodily tissues, the 7 dhatus, are actually nourished in a very specific sequence. And each dhatu actually depends on the health and vitality of the tissue that comes before it in the sequence. At the very beginning of the sequence is our plasma, and at the very end are our reproductive organs. So therefore, by the time nourishment has reached our reproductive tissues, the nourishment has already been distilled through previous bodily tissues in the sequence. And so therefore, it is carrying forward the essence of health and vitality from the previous tissues into our reproductive organs. So at the end of this process, when each bodily tissue, each dhatu, has been properly nourished, then the reproductive organs receive the energy that it needs to thrive. And the result would be optimal fertility, comfortable menstrual cycles, strong immunity, balanced hormones, and whatnot. This is why understanding these deeper layers are so important to optimize your reproductive health. However, if your tissues, or if any one of your tissues are imbalanced or weak, then it's not going to be able to pass on the necessary essence of health and vitality down to your reproductive organs. And there's a very easy way to know when you have imbalanced tissues, and it will manifest as irregular periods, PMS, fertility challenges, and whatnot. So think of your reproductive health as a feedback system, or as a report card, as I like to say. It is always communicating to you the health of the rest of your bodily tissues. So whenever you are experiencing fertility challenges, menstrual cycle irregularities, painful periods, and whatnot, it's pointing to a much deeper issue that you need to address. And this is why addressing the nourishment of your 7 bodily tissues is so key. So at Her Sacred Cradle, I take the time to understand the state of your pelvic health through an Ayurvedic lens. The messages that your pelvis can provide us with are so powerful. They provide us clear indicators of your overall health. So join me for a period wisdom session. We dive deep into what your menstrual cycle is trying to communicate with you. We can quickly decode the wisdom of your body in these sessions. So are your reproductive organs starving or thriving? Let's decode the messages together and dive deep into what your dhatus are telling you. This is the type of healing we must pass on to the next generation. Thanks for watching.